Hi, I'm Sharon LaShore-Roy, the social media manager for Florida Blue. We are here at the Sapphire Symposium and Awards having a Sapphire conversation with my friend Susan Towler. So Susan, tell us about the Sapphire Awards this year.
We're really excited to have our 11th annual Sapphire Symposium and Awards here in beautiful Orlando. We have 389 folks from around the state and the country this year that are learning about community health, about healthcare disparities, trends in the health field. They're networking with one another, and it all culminates in a luncheon tomorrow where we'll give out awards to 13 honorees who are really leading the way in community health.
Wonderful. I mean, it's very exciting. This is my, I think, 4th Sapphire Awards. I know this is your 11th.
It is.
And what's intriguing is this year we really emphasize Sapphire Symposium instead of just awards. Can you tell us why?
Well, what we realized in the beginning of our Sapphire journey, we were just a luncheon, right, with the awards. But as we grew, we knew that there was a real need in our state to bring various and diverse groups of folks together who are all working in the health field, but they would never interact with one another naturally in another setting. So we saw a real value in learning and sharing information, again, from a national perspective and a local perspective as well. So we really want to focus on the conference aspect of Sapphire now and the fact that it's a professional development opportunity for anyone who works in the healthcare space, especially those program managers in nonprofits who deal every day with patients and Floridians.
Well, that's fantastic. We just had our first presenter, Dr. Joseph Betancourt, and who was amazing and talked about disparities. And one of the comments from the attendees was, thank you. Thank you to the organizers for putting on this event. Thank you for coming and speaking on such a, I guess, intriguing subject, but it's much needed. I think, what are some of the highlights that you feel would be great for this year's Sapphire Award, Symposium and Award?
What we do every year is we look at feedback from the last year's participants and what they enjoyed learning about and what they want to hear more about. We also have a great committee of folks from Florida Blue who get together and think about topics as well. And then we look out in the literature and what's the hot trends and what are people talking about. So, we're going to have sessions on county health rankings. The Robert Wood Johnson Foundation just came out with that. And we've invited other health philanthropies, other health foundations around the state to come today and participate in that discussion. We have discussions about multiracial and multicultural approaches to healthcare. We've talked about disparities. We're bringing Dr. James from CMS through the Office of Minority Health. So we're talking about really hot topics right now that are out in the marketplace around healthcare issues.
That's really important, and I think that I really like the trending aspect, because in order to keep people coming back, it really helps to have something that's, and I won't say fresh because that's not what it is, something that we need to talk about or discuss. I know with the Sapphire Symposium and an awards program, it's been beneficial with almost 400 attendees, and the fact that we, I guess, give so much. What is the one thing that you would like people who would want to attend one of these functions, what's the one piece of advice on why they would?
Well, one, it's affordable. So we're really keeping the price down because we want as many people to come. We also offer scholarships for folks. So if they think they can't afford the price of the registration, it's $65 a day. But if you can't, we do have scholarships. But what I really want you to realize, if you've not come before, is just the incredible networking that happens. So we deliberately have tables set up and small talk set up so that you're not just sitting with people you know. And Dr. Betancourt talked about that, right? When you sit with other people that you know and are like you, it's pretty easy. It's not as easy when you're sitting across from someone who has a different experience from you. They work in a different community. Someone from Tampa is never going to meet someone from Palm Beach, but they might have a lot of things in common. They might not even be working in the same type of agency, but they're gonna have a lot of things in common with how they deal with their clients, how they deal with their customers, that they can learn from one another. So it's just a great, energizing, 2 days. I would just encourage everyone to come if you're involved in the health field or you're serving Floridians.
Well, thank you very much, Susan. It was wonderful talking to you here on
Always
our
great talking
Sapphire
with you, Sharon.
conversation. So thank you very much for joining us on a Sapphire conversation with Susan Towler, who is the Executive Director of our Corporate Social Responsibility efforts at Florida Blue. Thank you very much.